Heck yeah!
Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. This is episode number 1000 and something. 1006? 1007 of Barry on Deck. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. Hey, hello, hi. How you doing? Hope good. Hope you're doing well wherever you're at. It's good to see you. Thanks for joining. I know it's a late start. Almost didn't do it. Not feeling super duper fantastic, but I thought, we had such a great time on Monday. And then, of course, I get to feeling like shit on Tuesday, which I felt like shit Sunday night. And was like, ooh, boy, may not have a show on Monday. But then by the time everything came around, I was good. So we did the show. And then yesterday at about 1 o'clock, your boy started feeling awful again. And I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yo, Captain Pope, thank you for the 100 bits, homie. I don't know what the fuck is going on with me. I don't know what it is. Like right now I got the sweats. I don't know. Nora's like, you need to go to the doctor. I'm like, nah, it ain't that serious. You know how nurses are. She's like, you need to go. I'm like, nah. So she wanted me to. Oh, Captain Pope, thank you for the 100 bits. I still haven't had my testosterone checked. Oh shit, I forgot to do that. Dang it. Boom, there we go. Refresh title. Get out of here. But I think that's, I think that's probably something to do with it. It's not AIDS, Nate, you jackass. I don't know why I was going to say jack off, but, no, I didn't write my will yet. No, it's not cocaine. Looks like minus 14. What is that? What do you mean minus 14, Paul? And good to see you, brother. Sounds like you forgot to get your heroin fixed. No. None of these are good. None of these are accurate. What program director kept this program on the air for 1,000 shows? Yeah, right? Go figure. It's not old age. I hate all of you with the heat of 1,000 suns. I just need you to know. Except Big Stout. He's cool with me. And Keith. Keith is such a good dude. Can I tell you guys? Keith, do you mind if I tell him? If not, that's fine. Some people just want to do shit and not, But I got to tell you. Captain Pope. Inquiring minds want to know. Thank you for the 100 bits, man. Captain Pope said, why does Total Dallas have the Broncos logo as his pick? Well, that's a really good question. He lost a bet with Jeff Bell, who is a huge Broncos fan, back 4 weeks ago, when Dallas and Denver played. Jeff Bell was so confident. He was like, let's do a bet. Now, the crazy thing is, Captain Pope, it's not just on here. It's on social media also. And they can't change it until the Broncos lose. So the Broncos have just been rolling ever since then. And they, oh my God, they hate life so much. It's hilarious. Let's see. What is Denver's next game? They have a bye week. That makes it even funnier. They're on bye this week, so they still can't change it. Oh my God, that's so fucking funny. And then after that, let's see. Let me go to teams. Let's see what the rest of their... We did this once before to see when they were going to lose again. Oh my God, that is so funny. Tony said, I hope the Broncos win the Super Bowl, which means they would have to keep it until they lose next year, and preseason doesn't count. Jesus Christ, would that not be the funniest thing ever? I mean, not if you're, Total Dallas and Cece. Cece even said, she was like, on Veterans Day, I couldn't Veterans Day, I couldn't even make all my posts because of this stupid logo. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's so funny to me. Okay, here's the Broncos schedule. So this is what they've done so far. So there's the Dallas game. So it's been since October 26th. Well, October 27. It's 11-19. So the Denver barely beat Houston, barely beat Vegas, barely beat KC. They're winning, but they're winning ugly. But they have left Washington. That's a dub. Vegas again. That's another dub. Green Bay could beat them. I mean, they could, but Green Bay has not been playing well. If you look, Green Bay's schedule, they haven't been great. They're 2-2 in their last 4. They lost to Carolina and Philly, beat the Giants and beat Pittsburgh, but they're not playing great. And I mean, look, they're about to, they'll beat Minnesota. JJ McCarthy is ass right now. Detroit can't figure shit out, it seems like. Chicago, all they do is win, 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 no matter what. So, yeah, Green Bay rolling in. They could lose 1 or 2 of those games rolling into the Denver game. And Denver's at home for that. So that's a big plus. Then they got Jacksonville. Jacksonville's legitimate. Excuse me. And then KC, and then the Chargers. So the last 4, they're going to lose one of those, I'm sure. But that means it could, at the earliest, I'm guessing, December 14. Well, that would be December 8. At the, December 15th. Duh. At the earliest, they'll beat Washington and Las Vegas. So it could be as long as December 15. That is so goddamn funny. Nate said Broncos feel like a one and done in the playoffs. Not, I mean, it depends, we're going to get into some NFL. Let's look at the playoff standings right now. Because, they're the number 1 seed in the AFC. And that's Bo Nix has been playing well. It's just not great. You know what I mean? Like, he's just been doing what he's supposed to do. They've had fourth quarter comebacks, and but the defense is really, really good. Bo Nix does just enough. And you know what? You'll take it sometimes. Let's see. Thank you for the 100 bits too, Captain Pope. Yes, they play my Chiefs, but they play them again at the end of the year. Let's see. So if the Broncos win the Super Bowl, we get total Dallas. We get total Denver. That is so funny. Total Denver. You should have went with that too, Jeff Bell. You should have made Total Dallas change his name to Total Denver. That'd have been so fantastic. TD will have to trade in his Aikman blow-up doll for a John Elway. Oh, that's so great. A win is a win. That is true. Denver equals Philly. No. It's a good question. I mean, if you look if you look at the AFC, it's Denver won just for the tie breaks, but then New England and Indy, and then Pittsburgh is a division leader. And nobody's scared of Pittsburgh in the playoffs. Nobody. But Denver and New England being 9-2, Indy being 8-2. I'll tell you, and it's the top 7 that make the playoffs. So the Texans are just out of it right now. But they can, if they can beat Jacksonville again, they could sneak in. And now you talk about a one and done. If and hopefully he's back at some point this year. But if CJ Stroud ain't back, Texans definitely one and done if they make the playoffs. Big if. But I tell you right now, I think I like New England and Buffalo. And I know Buffalo has had their problems, but they'll figure those things out. They're going through a rough patch. Indy, I should probably like, and I just keep sleeping on them. Maybe it's just my hatred for them. But those 3 are probably the scariest. But Denver, listen, Denver's no joke, man. Denver is not to be trifled with. Looking at the plus minuses, yeah, Indy's a plus 115 just because they score so much. But they still got a really good defense, only giving up 206. Denver is a plus 65 right now. So 257, but they're only giving up 192. That's so good. I mean, that's, it's the Texans at 163 points allowed. Still say that offense doesn't deserve that defense. KC at 181 and then Denver at 192. KC's defense surprisingly really good. It's just the offense can't seem to get their shit together. Chargers only at plus 8. Defenses kind of fell off. It was really good to begin the year. So there you go. I mean, Indy's got the best plus minus, followed closely by New England. And then it goes KC, Denver, Buffalo. So, so that's, yeah, I mean, it's going to be good. What up, B Short? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, Joe Bro said, yeah, Mark, do you have a real team or is this an illusion? That's the other thing, man. You look at the Bears, they're 7-3 with a -6 plus minus ratio. That's crazy. Green Bay is a plus 44. Detroit's a plus 76. The Rams and Seahawks are both plus 100 and plus 101. And that is the 2 best in the NFC. So you've got the Rams and Seahawks who haven't given up 200 points yet, along with Green Bay. And the rest have. So it's going to be fun. Let's see the NFC playoff picture right now. Philly 1, Rams 2, Chicago 3, and Tampa 4. Your wild card teams are Seattle, Green Bay, and San Francisco, with Detroit on the outside looking in right now. Still a long ways to go. Long ways to go. We're only approaching week 12 now. So a lot can happen over the next 6 weeks. That's a third of the season left. Yep. Jeff Bell said they're getting Patrick Surtain back too. Yeah. So NFL is going to be fun to watch down the stretch. Ooh, boy. Browns, Shedeur Sanders to start at QB1, answering key questions about the move. Well, I don't know if you saw highlights from his outing, his debut. Wasn't pretty. Wasn't good. Looked like a rookie. A lot of people were talking shit and he looked like trash, and he didn't look great, but he looked like a rookie. And I mean, some rookies are going to come in and be great. Some rookies are not. And you know what? If you're drafted in the 5th round, I don't think a lot of people expect you to come in and be great right away. So as much as I talk shit about him and said that, he wasn't a good quarterback and probably shouldn't be drafted and yada, yada, yada. Look, he looked like a rookie. Now we'll see, as he gets some more seasoning and time, and does he improve? But it didn't look good. But I didn't expect it to look good. So all the haters were thrilled that his first outing was a flop. I mean, I don't wish bad on the dude, but it's about what I expected. Now, can he get better? Joe Bro said, I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck this year went. We're talking football playoffs and shit. Slow down, world. Yeah, boy, that's crazy. Mark said the Bears are tied with the Packers for hardest remaining schedule. We'll see who they really are. Look, I don't expect a lot from the Bears, but you've got to be excited if you're a Bears fan. You got to be ecstatic right now. Let's see. Excuse me. Let's look at team leaders, offense and defense. Yards per game, Bears putting up the 4th most. Points per game, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're 8th in the NFL in points per game. Oh, I need to fix this. I don't know why this gets like this. This is all jacked up. Let's see. Layers. Oh, that's why. Let's try this. There we go. That looks better. I could probably expand that a little. Yes, I can. So you guys can see it. There you go. Cool. Let me draw that down there so you can get the header. All right, there we go. Perfect. Defense is getting healthy as well. Brisker is back. Jalen is almost back. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck is on Chicago's defense. Donna. What's up, my sweet, sweet Donna? Donna said, howdy from Vegas. Donna, did you go out there with Cece? Are y'all hanging together? Ooh, back at Gordon Ramsay's for another burger. My God, send pics. I'm jealous. By the way, Heartthrob, thank you for resubscribing, man. Heartthrob resubscribed for 40 months using his Prime sub. And Angry Amish, let's go. Resubscribe with their Prime sub for 12 months. So thank you for that as well. Much appreciated. Oops. Okay. No, she's already back home. Oh, so y'all just happened to be there. Did y'all link up? Have some drinky drinks? Yeah, that'd be pretty dope. All right, here is your offensive stats, right? So Indy putting up the most, Dallas is second, Seattle third, and then Buffalo, Detroit. That is your 1, 2, 3, 4 top 5. Then it's the Rams, then New England, Chicago, KC, Baltimore, Tampa, lowly Texans putting up 22 a game. Blech. It's improved, but it's still got a long way to go. Defensively, though, points per game allowed. Houston first, obviously, was 16 a game. Rams are second. Denver third. KC fourth. New England fifth. Then it's Seattle, Green Bay, and Philly. And then Indy. That's what makes Indy so scary, is they can put up points, and they're only giving up 20 and a half, 21 a game, which isn't bad. It's not, anything under 20 a game in the NFL is a really good defense. Anything right around, 17, 18, 19, that's scary. 20, 3 touchdowns a game, it's good, but it's not great, but it's good. But it's certainly not, 33 a game like Cincinnati. Good Lord, Dallas giving up 29. That's the problem right there. Chicago giving up 26 a game. So, oh my God. Joe Bro said, unrelated, but did y'all know if you run over a nest of ground hornets, a tractor can drive itself while you run in the other direction? I just learned that. That's hilarious. Hey, what up, Sam? Good to see you, brother. Perry said, email me a burger, please. Oh, she was busy with her cowboy group. Well, that sucks, Donna. But I hope you're having fun. Hope you're having a good time. That's so funny, Joe Pro. It was the Lions game that did that. Oh, the negative plus minus? Yep, that'll happen. That will happen. Let's look at turnovers. Look at the Bears. Plus 16 turnover differential. And that's, I think, key to their success, obviously. I mean, I'm not breaking any ground here, but when you're plus 16 and leading the NFL, that's why they just seem to continue to win. Joe Bro said, BRB, now I got to go catch back up to the machine. Bitch, not funny at all. Yes, it is. It's a fucking hilarious. Donna said, I'll never visit here again during F1. Oh, yeah. That sucks. Yeah, look at that. Bears with 15 INTs. Mark says Bears have 3 guys with 4 or more. That's crazy good. That's Houston-esque. Bears also with 7 fumbles. Miami and Pittsburgh lead the NFL with 9 fumbles. But total takeaways, Bears have 22. Then, of course, their giveaways, they have 6, which is why, I mean, look, that was the big thing, right? It's like, can Caleb Williams take care of the ball? And he seems to be doing that. He seems to be doing a good job of it. So, I want to talk a little bit about the Texans because we haven't talked in the NFL yet. We talked some college football on Monday. Talked some college basketball on Monday. By the way, congrats to U of H. Just landed the number 2 center in the country. His name is Diane. That's his last name. Arafin Diane. Number 2 center prospect in the 2026 class. He's committed to Houston. They said it's a good get. He's a top 25 recruit, arguably the most physically dominant player in the country. Announced just a commitment to Houston on Wednesday. So the rich get richer. Here was his quote. Coach Sampson is different. He pushes you hard with tough love. Off the court, he has strong family values and cares about his players. He is the best defensive coach in the country. He values winning like I do. Man, that says a lot. That says a whole lot. So it says an Iowa United prep product. Diane is the number 2 center in the 2026 class and the number 21 prospect in the Sports Center Next 100. So this is a good get. Congrats to U of A U of H on that. There was also talks, should Sark be leaving Texas? And he said, I'm not going anywhere. Well, we'll see about that. It says Sark addressed reports about his potential departure, calling them absolutely false and untrue. 5th-year Longhorns coach said he normally doesn't address rumors. So let's see. There was rumors that he was looking at the NFL. I guess ESPN analyst Desmond Howard on Monday posted a video on social media saying he wouldn't be surprised if the Texas job opens at the end of the season, suggested a mutual parting of ways. Well, that's not a rumor. That's just speculation on his part. That's like me going on here and being like, I bet that by the end of the season, blah, blah, blah. It's not like he said he had a source. I mean, maybe he did. I don't know. It's just him giving his opinion. And that's fine, you know. Find Dez video. I don't know what that Kiffin's family was spotted touring Baton Rouge. Yeah, that's because his daughter's going to go there, which is interesting. It is interesting because, I mean, it'd be a good reason for him to now go there. You know what I'm saying? Be a pretty good reason. Damn, Texas plus 5.5 tomorrow. Seems like a value play. Ugly it up and can win outright. NFL for what a scout. What? Titan Hugo said, damn, already 5 years. Oh, excuse me. There was another headline I want to get to before we get to Saints move on from Cooks. That was it. Oh, ESPN and MLB reach a new 3-year media rights deal. So ESPN will be airing baseball. Let's see. Last year he only had 6 INTs, I believe. Dude. Oh. I do have the Laminator 5000 fixed. This is how it went this time around. Let's see. So here's the important parts, right? So this is the wins and losses for the spreadsheet right there in the middle. These are my picks. And then this is who actually covered. So this is like the important part here. But spreadsheet went 6-9, and I went 8-7. Spreadsheet went 5-10 on the over-unders. I went 7-8. It's not been a good year for your boy, but I haven't picked a lot either. Like I've only picked week 6 and then starting in week 9. So the spreadsheet's been going since week 4. It's at 55% for the year. I'm at 49.15. On the over-unders, it's at 61.7. So doing good there. And then those variables or variances, as I call them, it's doing pretty well there. 67 and 75.8. 67.6, 75.8. So doing pretty good. The spreadsheet is. Your boy not so much, but that 4-11 killed me to start the season. Since then, I'm 8-7, 9-5, 8-7. So we haven't looked at the odds for this coming week, but I can pull that up. Was this week 12? Yeah. Note to self, do not open anything from the Beaumont area. Okay, back, and y'all think it's so damn funny. I'm going to start mailing these evil bugs to y'all. And once I've mailed a fart to my brother for Christmas, don't doubt me. First of all, mailing a fart is hilarious. Spreadsheet went 69. I like it. All right, so here's your odds. Yep, Houston is the underdog. The spread is now 6. Spreadsheet's estimating that Houston will score about 22.5. Buffalo will score about 22.8. So the 6 points is big. And that's why the spreadsheet is taking Houston. Because they're already pretty much even, a pick 'em. Even though Buffalo's minus 290 on the money line. So Houston's a plus 240 money line. So the spreadsheet differential is a 0.3. The spread is 6, which makes final score 28.5 to 22.5 Houston. So spreadsheet says take Houston in the points. Don't know if they win outright, but that's what it's saying. I haven't decided yet. We'll do all that tomorrow, but that's gives you an idea. And the over-under spreadsheet says take the over. The over-under set at 43.5. The spreadsheet says it should be 45. So 0.2. So yeah, there's some look, like the variances there that you see when it's that far off. That's what you see there. So like it's what I'm predicting or what the spreadsheet is predicting versus what Vegas is predicting. So when you see those variances either plus or minus, you kind of pick, who's off here? Is it me or is it them? Or is it the spreadsheet or is it them? Because some of this stuff is pretty close, right? Like here the spread is, I have Pittsburgh basically should be the favorite by a point, but Vegas says Chicago by 2.5, which is customary at home. So not that big of a difference, even though I have the underdog as the favorite. That's when you see those negative twos. Like right here, KC favored by Vegas at 3.5, but I have Indy winning 25-23. So Donna said, should I be placing my bet at the sports book? I mean, if you want to, that's 100% up to you. This is all formulaic. Has nothing to do with who's quarterback or weather or injuries or anything. So I always take that into account. Like if you look at that 22 points that it's estimating, you also have to go back and look, what have they done with what's his name at the helm? So that's something to consider. They've scored 36 and 16, but Tennessee has a pretty good defense. So, I mean, it wasn't like they were lighting it up. They scored 15 and 19 with Stroud. Well, Mills took over in that Denver game. Well, they put up 44 against Baltimore, bad defense, and 26 the other time they played the Titans. So, yeah, 9, 19, and 10. So, it's, it's up to you. I don't know that they get to, well, I mean, Buffalo's defense is bad. We just looked at that. We did just look at Buffalo's defense. Were there points allowed? Let's see. Buffalo is allowing 23 a game. So, yeah, Texans probably put that up. So spreadsheet's pretty close to saying what Buffalo allows. So now you got, do you think that Buffalo can score on that Texans defense? Can Buffalo put up more than 22 or 23? And that's the question. Texans giving up 16 a game. So that's part of what it goes into having to figure that shit out. That's why the formula is pretty easy. And that's why, I mean, what is Buffalo scoring a game now? 29 a game. I don't think they're getting 29 against the Texans. Who is the Texans played? Denver scored 23. We saw what they did. So, yeah, I mean, let's see. Jacksonville scored 29. That was an outlier of a game, though, on defense. Denver scored 18. San Francisco scored 15. Seattle put up 27. That's pretty close to their norm, 29. So, yeah. No, there's no QB controversy with the team on Kirby. Don't be ridiculous. CJ Stroud is the quarterback, period. So we'll look tomorrow. We'll go through. I'll try to have some sort of pretty version of the Laminator 5000 for you. So that way it looks better. What the hell? Let's see. All right, let's do this. Before we go any further, we have a birthday to celebrate. I know. I'm going to attempt to do a shot. It's probably going to be a half-assed shot. I ain't going to lie. It's not feeling shoddy, if that's a word. It's not. But let's get this. I don't want to, because that was part of the reason why I did the show. I was like, man, we got a birthday today. We got to get to it. Gots to. And then we're going to do some fantasy. Some Barry on Deck fantasy. Yeah, Alex said do a Dr. Pepper shot. Hey, what up, Brian Petty? Good to see you, brother. What up, Aaron? Good to see you, AJB. Let's see. All right, we have, where's my birthday slide? There it is. Let's get this going. Yeah, Lisa. The real is a real one. Lisa's been down. Lisa's a day one. She has been down since the get-go. Now, some of you didn't know me or whatever. Some of you did, and some of you left. You're not hearing this, but that's what you did. Look at that. Not Lisa. And come to find out, Lisa's a dope-ass individual, too. If you get to know her, get to hang out with her, she's pretty fucking dope. She's into a lot of cool shit. She's really good at fantasy. Maybe not this year, but she knows her shit. She's had some success in the old BOD leagues, but Lisa is a real one. Hence the name Real. So, I really appreciate her being around. I love the fact that this community has so many decades. And they all know their shit when it comes to sports. And they're all fantastic human beings. And Lisa is no exception. And for that, I feel truly blessed. Because this isn't just a bunch of dude bros and all that bullshit. And I don't know that I would do it if it was, to be honest with you. I love the fact we have so many females here. Love it. Lisa, I love you. And I hope you have a fantastical birthday today. All my best to you. Hope you get some roadhead, of course, and a hand job. If that's your thing. Probably not. But if it is, I hope you get it. Love you, girl. Cheers. Happy birthday. Oh. That Basil Hayden does hit different when you're not feeling well. Happy birthdays, Lisa. Here's the next year being real better than this one. So true, Donna. Love my decades. Hard said, and Jen we trust. What up, Jen? All right, so everybody's wishing Lisa a happy birthday, which is what you're supposed to do. All right. Yeah. Terrence said break out the neti pot. I've done it twice. I saw Joe Pro mention that yesterday when I announced we weren't going to have a show. I thought, that's a good idea. And then I didn't do it. And Nora got home and she was like, get the neti pot, dumbass. I was like, my bad. Okay. So I've done it like 3 or 4 times already. I just need to go to the ENT. I went once, though. Here. Love you, Lisa. I went to the ENT. And I don't feel like he knew what the fuck he was doing. You know what I'm saying? There's some doctors you go to and you're like, And he was one. He was like I told him, I was like, hey, man, so I had surgery on a deviated septum and it's back. And then he was in there. He's like, no, it's not. It's not back. You don't have a deviated septum. I was like, the fuck I don't. And he was like, yeah, I know you don't. You have other things going on. I was like, well, then why the fuck can't I breathe out that side of my nose? And he was all hemming and hawing around. And finally, he gave me some info to go to get a surgery. But he was like, oh, but yeah, you do kind of have a deviated septum. I was, bitch, I told you. That's when I was like, okay. If I knew that without looking in there and he didn't, fuck this dude. I got to find a new ENT. So that's what I'm going to do. Because I think, too, man, it was, I don't know if there's like this procedure, this balloon sinoplasty or whatever. I think that might help too. I don't know exactly what it does, but I don't know if it's covered by my insurance. But I think I need it. I definitely think I need it. But yeah, gotta get it fixed because I can't breathe. Barry are going anywhere this weekend. For what? For your call, Manny? What the fuck? What is that? For my call, Manny? I don't know what the fuck that is. Bro, don't get caught up in that sinoplasty shit. They sold me on that. It didn't do shit for me. Oh, really? Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Joe Bro said, facts, Barry. If my doctor is younger than me, they don't seem to know what the fuck they're doing. Yeah, this dude was young. He was younger than me. And I was like, bro, I mean, I know I ain't no doctor, but fuck it, it's obvious. Oh, comedy. Nope, not going anywhere this weekend. Oh my God, it costs you $7,000. Oh, I'd be pissed. Oh, I'd be so angry, Chuck. Fuck that, I'd be angry. I'd be shoving balloons up somebody's ass. Excuse me. I have a few gigs this week, but they're all local. Thursday, I'm at the Punchline for the Houston All-Stars. Friday, I might be at the Houston Improv. It just depends. Waiting to hear back on that. And then Saturday, I have Hop Scholar. And if you haven't got your Hop Scholar tickets yet, well, by God, what are you waiting for? Go get them now. I will be here. I will be in the building. Yes, I will. Here is the link. Let me make sure this shit works. I think I have it memorized, and then I fuck it up, and I don't. So, yup. There it is. There's the link if you want to come join us at Hop Scholar this weekend. Going to be a good time. About halfway sold out. I didn't start selling tickets until like a week ago. So I like with the Andy Huggins show, we started that 2 months ahead of time and sold out 3 weeks ahead of time. B, if you're at the Improv, let me know. I'm in town till Saturday morning. Yeah, that'd be dope, bro. I'll let you know if I'm at the Improv. Punchline is a for sure thing, but it's going to be a smaller show. Adam Ray's at the Improv on Friday, and I was supposed to be at the Improv tonight, opening for Raj Sharma, who's a hilarious dude. And then they moved it because Renee Vaca wanted another night, and he does really well, so they moved that show. But Raj is featuring for Adam Ray on Friday, and he was like, man, I think I can get you a guest set. So it wouldn't be more than, 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know if that's worth it for you guys to come out. I know Adam Ray's hilarious. Raj Sharma's hilarious. It'll be a great show. But it's just me doing a guest set. So, yeah. Heartthrob, bless your heart. Heartthrob said, I've been to small crowds with you. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. The Punchline, I'll be probably doing like 20-ish, 15 to 20. And that'll be Thursday. The Improv, don't know yet, but I can actually, I'm going to text his ass right now and find out. Let's see. Raj, sorry about the show tonight. That sucks. Any word on Fridays? Show. Did he say it was cool? Okay, well, I'll find out and let y'all know. Wichita Whiskey Lounge. God, that was so sad. That was so sad. Donna, I would love to see you. I sure would. He roasted a teacher in the front row because there was hardly anybody there. I never did that. I may have done that. I may have done that. It's very possible. I've roasted people before at shows. Yeah, even small ones and big ones. It just depends. And after the first doctor visit, he told me I needed surgery. Oh, that sucks, Chuck. Joe Burson, I have a pressure washer, an air compressor, and a can-do attitude. I'll get you fixed right up. No thanks. I have all of those as well, but I'm good. Terrence said that's them high deductibles and out of pocket with insurance. Yeah, see, I'm good then. I ain't going to do that. No, it wasn't Total Dallas that I roasted. Stop it. All right, let's do some fantasy foosball. Let's get it. Let me find the music that I try to play. It's only 55 seconds. Why is that only 55 seconds? Here we go. We'll play this. It was not Total Denver. That's hilarious. All right, here is your fantasy scores for the week. League One. Here we go. Buckle up, bitches. I think this time around too, I'm gonna pull up the standings for each. We're gonna look at the standings too. I think I could do that without having to import them. Where? Here we go. Fantasy. Oilers PTSD. Duplicate. And then I just need the league IDs, which I have quite handy. Thank you very much. Let's see. Fantasy 2025. These. All right. Yep, there we go. Control C. Oh, shit. I opened the wrong thing. Here we go. League home. Duplicate. All right. 1, 2. 3. Uh-oh. And 4. All right, cool. Now I've got the league standings we can look at too. Where is the league stand? Oh, there we go. Standings. Make sure this is working. Yep. Okay, here we go. Here's your scores. Uriel Villanueva, Dr. Dre on 290. They faced off. They're both now 6-5. Dre wins 126-106. I guess the doctor checked his ass. Who else? Oh, damn, the music already ended, huh? You bitch. All right, let's pick a longer one. There we go, 5 minutes. Total Dallas and FJ Burrows in tow. Total Dallas beat FJ 130-94. That's crazy. Well, music didn't play. Jenny's mom still on the winning side. She's now 7-4. Beat Alex Villanueva 102-94. Dandy Dan and Mimi squared off. Wasn't even close. Mimi wins 127-73. Mimi now 6-5. Dandy Dan now 6-5. And last but not least, Sylvia and Black Sheep. Black Sheep falls to 4-7. Only put up 94 points. Sylvia put up 128. She's now 6-5. And your let's see. Let me get all the standings over here. Standings look like looking like this. Here's the standings for League One. I know I need to zoom in here. Let's see. There it is. 1 through 10. Jenny's Warriors 1. Hurt So Good 2. Hurts So Good is Dandy Dan. Oh My Josh is Sylvia. She's third. Mimi's fourth. Drafting While Intoxicated is Uriel. He's fifth. Dr. Dre on 290 is sixth. Pronouns are We Dem Boys is Total Dallas. He's now seventh. Husky Nation is Alex Villanueva. He's eighth. FJ is Burrows. Toe and Toe is 9. And the Black Sheep of Fun are 10. So playoffs, I believe is top 4. I believe that's right. Let's see. I'll go to schedule. Yeah, because it's 2 weeks. Yeah, and then the final 2. So it's top 4 make the playoffs. Alex said fantasy. I never heard of it. Yeah, well, tough shit. Just because you suck. Let's see. Yeah, I was trying to. But it doesn't give you like. Now it does say playoff percentages right here. So Jenny's mom has a 91% chance of making the playoffs. Dandy Dan has an 81% chance. Sylvia has a 68% chance. And then Mimi 49, Uriel 48, and then Dre 31. It gets pretty bleak after that. So there is your standings. I'd like to thank Jamar Chase for making things difficult. Hey, what up, Alec? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, he is making it interesting. All right. League 2 looks like this. Barry on decks. Oilers PTSD. Who's that guy? Who is that? Who the fuck is that guy? Well, that guy scored 137 and beat Brian's BZH 420s. Brian's best team, 137-96. I improved to 6-5. Brian falls to 4-7. The better Barry Laminack, which is Spoon, improves to 7-4 because he beat CC's stanky BBL 98-85. They're both now 7-4. Excuse me. Jesus improves to 8-3, cream of the crop in this league. He beat KD 130-111. KD now 7-4. Sam. I don't know if he's still here, but Chris from Sam Houston finally gets a fucking win. He's now 1-10. Sam, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Chris from Sam Houston 120. Sam 77. I was kind of hoping Chris would go defeated. Not a single win. But Sam let us all down. And then Miss Donna, my sweet Donna, improves to 7-4. She put up 136 over House's team, who put up 113. He's now 4-7 on the season. And here is your standings. Right now, your top 4 is Jesus, KD, my sweet Donna, and Cece. That's your top 4. They're all 7-4. Spoons, the better Barry Laminack, is 5th at 7-4. And I am 6th at 6-5. Everybody else has already been eliminated from the playoffs. House, Brian, Sam, and Chris from Sam Houston, but he was eliminated a long time ago. But all of them have been eliminated from the playoffs already. I'm borderline. I mean, I can't afford to lose anymore. I have a 14% chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. So Jesus has a 92% chance of making the playoffs. And then Katie, Donna. So Katie has a 79% chance. Donna a 72% chance. And even though Cece is in 4th, she has a better shot than Donna with a 76% chance. And then Spoon has a 67% chance from 5th place. And I have 14%. And the rest have 0. They're out. Now, do we have any eliminated over here? Nope. Nobody has been eliminated in League One, although Uriel and Black Sheep have a 1% chance of making the playoffs. Oh, no, I'm sorry. FJ and Black Sheep have a 1% chance.
Heck yeah.
So, Cisco, man, thank you for resubscribing for 40 months. That's so dope, dude. Cisco said hi from motherfucking high. From the 31st best vineyard in the world. Of the world, Craig. He did text me that. And let's see. Yes. It was. Yes, we talked about Shadur. We sure did talk about Shadur. Little pause for the cause. Actually, we'll do that in just a second, Cisco. Let me finish up, and then we'll do that. So here is League 3. Need some music for this. Here's League 3. So, Potch and Lisa, look at that. Holy shit. That's so close. It's probably even closer than that. Let's look at the matchup for League 3. Okay. No, there it is. Week 11. Oh, where's the box score? Damn it. Damn it, Bobby. Let's see. Fantasy Cast? Will that tell me? I guess not. I wanted to see just how close it was. Let's go League Home. Oh, here we go. View full scoreboard. Well, that's not it. You raggedy bitch. No, that was it. There was no rounding. It was 109.4 to 109.1. God, 0.3. Whoo, boy. That is close. So, Real beats Potch. She improves to 4-7. Potch falls to 6-5. Walt and Joel hooked up. Look at Joel making a little comeback. Joel now 3-8. Beat Walt 117 to 101. Walt falls to 4-7. Tony the Handsome rolling on now 9-2. Beat Jared's Beer for Breakfast 114 to 111. Well, 112. Cisco, boy, it is just all coming up roses for Cisco. He's now 7-4. Put up 143 points in fantasy. Beat Josh's Hooligans 143 to 102. Josh is now 7-4. Cisco's 7-4, and he's worked at the 31st best vineyard in the world. Of the world, Craig. And then Amos falls to 7-4, losing to Titan Hugo 102 to 64. Titan Hugo now 3-8. Amos now 7-4. Your league standings for league number 3 look as so. There we go. Tony the Handsome has clinched a playoff spot. Look at that. Tony the Handsome in the playoffs. No doubt about it. He's got a 100% chance. And then it's a clusterfuck after that. Everybody. So Walt, the Real, Joel, and Titan Hugo all out, have been eliminated. There's all the E's next to them. So you've got Cisco at second and give him the old white tour. Tony said I clinched week 1. Josh's Hooligans still in it at 3rd. Amos is 4th. Potch is 5th. And Jared Taylor is 6th. And there's your percentages. Jared has a 13% chance. Potch has a 46% chance. Amos has a 71% chance of making the playoffs. Josh, a 79% chance. And Cisco, a 91% chance. So there you go. Potch got some work to do. Jared probably out, just like me. All right. And then last but certainly not least, League 4. League 4 looking like this. Oh, shit. What did I do there? What the hell? Damn it, Bobby. League 4 looking like this. John Westling improves to 8-3. Beat Keith Sager's Keith's top-notch team 134 to 100. Mark improved to 5-6, beating Heartthrob 119 to 105. Mark improves to 5-6. Heartthrob Rob falls to 5-6. There's Clarence. He's 1-10 because he just lost to Jeff Bell. Jeff Bell now 5-6. Clarence now 1-10. Jeff Bell wins 117 to 94. In a really good matchup, Jen beats Skiggity 136 to 130. Woo-wee! Actually, probably 137 to 131. But Jen improves to 7-4. Skiggity falls to 8-3. And last but not least, AJB on the board at 5-6 beats Perry 96 to 77. You like apples? How you like them apples, huh? So your scoreboard in League 4 looks like the following. 2 teams have clinched in League 4. That would be the Austin Isotopes, which is Skiggity, and Dr. Macho's Hombres, which is John Westling. Both of them have clinched. Jen is 3rd. Keith is 4th. The Unseasoned Heathens, which is Heartthrob, is 5th. Jeff Bell 6th. Mark G is 7. Perry is 8. AJB is 9. And the only team eliminated is old Clarence. Mr. Talk That Shit. And he's nowhere to be seen. But Clarence is out. Got a 0% chance. I mean, look. AJB's got a 3% chance. It's a Hail Mary. Unfortunately, Mark has a 4% chance. Perry has the same record as Mark, but a better opportunity to make the playoffs. And Jeff Bell. Even though Perry's down there at 8th, he's got a 14% chance. Jeff Bell, a 5% chance. Mark, a 4% chance. Heartthrob, the Unseasoned Heathens at 5th place, has a 19% chance of making the playoffs. And then it's all coming up roses from there. Keith has a 73% chance. Jen has a 82% chance. And as I told you, Skiggity and Westling have clinched. So there you go. Now, last but not least, and then we're going to get on up out of here. You had your matchup of the week. That was Cisco and Josh. Give them the old Watua versus 713 Hooligans. And your winner in that, well, it was Cisco. He beat Josh 143 to 102. So your updated leaderboard looks like this. Well. Look who's sitting in first place. Myself and Titan Hugo both have 8. Alex Villanueva and Donna have 7 points. CC and Total Dallas have 6. Jen has 4 along with Mark G. And then PB Dubs, Jeff, Sylvia, and Terrence have 3 points. Chris, Keith, Mina, Spoon, and Lisa all have 2 points. The points means that's how many dollars you're getting back. So you have that going for you, which is nice. And then if it were to end right now, Titan Hugo and I would split $149. But it's far from ending. We're on to week 12. We got a long way to go. It's not rigged, Alex. It's not rigged. You're just dumb. I can't always join and forget to pick. Damn it. Well, heck yeah. I get it. You could just text me and I'd send you the link, Spoon. I forget to send it out. Spoon, thank you for resubscribing for 28 months. Yeah. Just hit me up. I'll send you the damn link. Mina hit me up on YouTube. I sent him the link or posted it on YouTube. He still didn't make his picks. So, Cisco, thank you for the 69. All right. So before we get out of here, I do want to say congratulations to Cisco. Here it is. If you don't believe me, see for yourself. The top vineyards in the world. excuse me, of the world, Craig. My goodness, of the world, Craig. Here you go. Number one vineyard is Vic. I don't know where that is. But here it is. Look at this. Number 31, William Christ Vineyards in the Texas Hill Country. Suck it, nerds. Yep. Is that, let's see. I'd like to see, like, which ones of these are in, there's Catalonia. I want to know where that ranks. Oh, Sonoma, of course. Amongst those in the US of A too, because that's a big deal. 31st? That's crazy good. Because there's like 100 bajillion wineries around the world. Like a lot. And here is, let's see, the list. And then there was individual awards. Best vineyard in South America, Europe, Africa, North America. So they don't even do USA. They do North America. Asia, Australia. Interesting. So they just do the continents. It's pretty dope, though. Pretty dope. Congratulations, Cisco. That's a big damn deal, man. If you haven't been out there, you need to get out there. Oh, well, looky here. Look who's got his picture on there. Son of a bitch. Who's that handsome man? Huh? Who's that sexy beast? Who's that sexy beast right there? Look at him go. Here's the write-up on William Chris. So, yeah. There it is. Congrats, man. Spoon said smash. 100%. 100%. Spoon said, damn, that's legit. My favorite winery is Stag's Leap. I don't know what Stag's Leap is. What is that? I don't know what that is. Is that on here? Did that make the list? Did it make the list? Don't know. Cisco said, I think we're like third or fourth in US. That's so dope, dude. Well, congrats to you. Their YouTube lives are cool. Oh, they do YouTube lives? That's dope. You and me would definitely break a bed. Have I talked about Pat Bev? No, I haven't. We talked Shadur for whoever asked. We did talk about Shadur. No, I haven't talked about the Pat Bev sitch. I need to get an update on what happened because the last I saw or heard, it was like a domestic disturbance with his family or something like that. So I think I need to get Beverly accused of choking and punching his sister in the eye. Not good. Not good. Dave Portnoy is not pulling the trigger and firing Patrick Beverly just yet. Over the weekend, former NBA star turned Barstool Sports podcaster was arrested for allegedly attacking a family member during a domestic dispute. On Tuesday, TMZ revealed that Beverly has been accused of choking and punching his 15-year-old sister after she admitted to sneaking out to meet her older boyfriend. Wow. That's crazy. She met him at a nearby park on November 14. When she returned, her mother Lisa was awake and told her to enter her room. Lisa then told her daughter to call Hildebrand and tell him to pick her up. Upon arrival, Hildebrand was told to go inside. Lisa called Beverly to come over to the residence. Beverly then seemingly scolded his sister before he grabbed her by her neck with both hands, picked her up off the ground by having her feet come up off from the floor. His sister claims his grasp on his neck made her feel pain, and she's as if she was losing oxygen and unable to breathe, which lasted about 20 to 30 seconds. Sister stated Beverly took her out of the bedroom by the neck and slammed her body against the walls. She claims Beverly then later on the sofa stood on top of her and punched her approximately one time on her left eye with a closed fist. God damn. That's crazy. What is this? So here's a different side of it. Pat Beverly said, y'all pray for the fam. Love. Patrick Beverly has no criminal record. He cares deeply about his little sister, a young lady, a minor. Given that, when he unexpectedly found her alone in the home with an 18-year-old man in the middle of the night, he was understandably concerned as any brother would be about his sister. However, we don't believe that what followed happened the way it's been described, and we look forward to the opportunity to address this in court. Yeah. Interesting to say the least. Stooley said, Pat Bev is still employed. We stick with our guys until there's a reason not to. We will have Pat's back. Don't know. Update. His attorney, Leticia Quinones Hollins, released a statement. I understand the affidavit contains some negative details. However, remember, it's only one side of the story, given at a time when emotions were high. As I've said before, we don't believe that the description of the affidavit is accurate, nor is it complete. Patrick is not a violent man and was not violent that night. In fact, he was very respectful with the authorities that night and encouraged others to do the same. He is the provider and protector of his family. He has always looked out for the well-being. I have every expectation that when all the facts are in, Patrick will be cleared of these charges. Until then, I can only ask that everyone keep an open mind. Please remember, this is America and our society. Patrick's innocent unless proven otherwise in a court of law. Really interesting. It's 56 degrees and raining in Vegas. What? Cisco said, business idea. Whenever a pro athlete wants to commit domestic violence, we can rent Total Dallas to them. Fuck me, Cisco. That's crazy. That is crazy. Dub said his old fat ass sister. What? Is she big? Is she big? Oh, fast. I read that as fat. Fast. Holy shit. Yeah. Netflix to carry MLB opening night game, home run derby, and Field of Dreams game. Interesting. Yeah, in regards to this whole Pat Bev thing, I think it's one of those things where, look, you have to let it play out until we find otherwise. Look, if he punched her in the eye and choked her where she started losing air, there should be evidence. Should be. There's going to be witnesses in the house. Now, the tricky part is, whose side are they going to take? The one paying all the bills? That's how it usually happens. It's just unfortunate. No matter how you put it. And the fact is, I mean, it just depends on. And it's really tough to call. It sucks because you hate to see that happen to anybody. And you would think, I really don't know. You would think that there's enough evidence to prove that this happened or it didn't. My guess is she's just going to end up dropping the charges. And we'll never really know the truth. Am I surprised to hear a story where Pat Bev lost his temper? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I think if you're if what you say is true and you found your little sister, a minor, 14 or 15, in the house alone with an 18-year-old, if he did what he did, if what they're saying he did is true, you whooped the wrong person's ass. You should have whooped that 18-year-old's ass. I don't know. It's about the best I can do. I don't want to make any assumptions or presumptions or, say whether I think he did or didn't do it. This is one of those ones where it's like, it's not easy to have an opinion. You just have to figure out the facts. And hopefully they'll do that. If he did it, he deserves whatever he gets. Obviously. It'll be interesting to see what Barstool does, though, and how long they stand by his side. So, all right. There's my 2 pennies on that. I wish I had a better answer. There's no real controversy. There's no, it's just, let's just see what happens. Not shocked if it's true. You've watched him play. If it's true, he beat up the wrong person. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I can really offer. I don't know. I don't have any outlandish statements or rants to go on. Yeah, I suppose that I can have an opinion. It might not be right, but it's how I feel. Yeah, and that's true. I mean, we all can, So, I don't know. Terrence said both ass. What? What are you talking about? Both ass. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? What does that even mean? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. All right. I'm going to go have some more hot soup and do my neti pot again. I agree that 18-year-old should have had both eyes busted open. Oh, yeah. If that's true. If it's true, yeah. If everything about he caught them but he beat up his sister, he beat up the wrong person. If I come home and find an 18-year-old alone in the house with my 14-year-old sister, I hope he brought his dukes because he's going to have to put them up. I'm going to bust his ass. Everybody's going to learn a lesson that day. And she might catch an ass whooping. Not choked and punched in the face, but she might catch an ass whooping. For sure. I mean, it's pretty egregious. Oh, kicking both asses. Got you. Yeah, but one, I mean, I'm not going to choke her, pick her up by her neck and punch her in the eye. But she going to catch an ass whooping. But like a natural ass whooping, like a black mama would do. Not like a domestic violence ass whooping. Him, on the other hand, they might have to press charges on my ass for him. That's a fact. That's a fact. There will be, it's like they say, I want to press everything. All right, that's it. I'm going to go get better. Sounds better than none, right, folks? We did it. I had to do it for Lisa and the fantasy. Tomorrow we'll talk NFL Week 12, college football Week 13. I got some videos to get to as well that we just didn't have a chance to. And who knows, maybe Jen will bless us with some more of her tantalizing sexual advice. Hey, thank you, Alex. Love you, buddy. Thank you, Mr. Pro. Very much appreciate you, sir. I will let you know about the Improv Heartthrob. I will make sure to announce it on socials for sure. And, yep, pick them for tomorrow. You're right, Donna. Thank you, Mr. Keith. Oh, shit, I forgot to tell y'all what Keith did. Don't let me forget tomorrow. And I will tell you what Keith did. Is a good dude. Thank you, Mark. Much love, Flip. I will get the pick'ems done tonight, so it's ready to go tomorrow, Donna. I promise. Love you, Uriel. You're the man, sir. Caldo the Polo from Scrap, and you. What? I don't know what that means. Caldo the Pollo from Scrap? I don't know what the fuck that means. Tight Hugo, what are you saying, sir? Thank you, Cisco. Love you, buddy. Thank you, Rob. He hates it so much. All right. Thank you, Mark. All right, love you guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, in the meantime, do me 3 favors, everybody. Be safe, be kind, and most importantly, love each other. See you guys. Bye, everybody. All right. Oh, chicken soup and Hugo speak. Got you. Yeah, I had some Chinese hot soup last night. It seemed to help a little. Gonna do that again. That seems to be the play. Another round of the neti pot Chinese hot soup. Got it. All right. I love you guys. Have a great night. Y'all enjoy the Rockets play tonight. Enjoy that. And we'll do this tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Daddy's making a YouTube video!